Yeah.
We got to talk about the track and field for just very briefly. Noah Lyles ran tonight, won 9.79. Thompson ran 9.79. Both of them together, but Lyles won the gold. Tell the people why, Yinka. Why did the IOC not award 2 gold medals? And why was Noah Lyles given the gold medal ahead of Tishane Thompson? Yeah.
So when it comes to photo finishes in athletics, right, what you look at is your torso, right? Not the leg, not the head, your torso. Which is why if anybody ran track in secondary school or primary school, they tell you lean into the finish line. Yeah? It was a cheat code. You lean into the finish line. So I saw the picture. They did a picture. Lyle's torso was ahead of Thompson's torso. It's as simple as that. And that's why he won. Yeah? So when people ignore basics, right? And they say, it doesn't matter, talent. Basics matter in sports. Yeah? Thompson lost today because he didn't do the basics. If he had did the same thing that Lyles did, he probably would have won. But he didn't. He thought he was comfortably ahead. But yeah, I saw the picture. Anybody you can Google it, you probably see it. Lyles' torso was slightly ahead of Thompson's torso, and that's why he won.
Yinka, why is it that when we were growing up, I'm the slowest person you've ever met in your life. You even sent abuse my way today on that front. And you're not wrong. You are not wrong. And let me tell you how bad it is. I watch my kids play sports now. My daughter is a really good football player, right? She's really amazing. She went in 1 year. She went from being completely right-footed like me to being able to do everything with her left foot. And for me, it was amazing. The one thing she would never be, Yinka, is fast. And that is 1,000% because of me. I can't even walk fast. I've tried. My hips just hurt when I try to walk fast. You know what I mean? Like, it must be like a muscle thing. It must be something about my hip. I am the slowest person I know personally. I'm not even kidding. I say all this to say, just want to tell on myself before I say this. When we were running, because I did run in primary school. I just came last in every race. They would tell you to stretch your head. Why didn't they tell us to stretch our torso? Why were they telling us to stretch your head at the finish line?
Maybe you didn't listen properly. It wasn't your head. It was, or maybe because you thought since my head is big, I can use that as an advantage.
or maybe because I was never gonna be in any photo finish with anybody anyway. So
it was never your. You interpreted it as they said lean forward. So a lot of people probably interpreted that as it's not your head, it's not your leg. It's actually your torso.
The torso.
This is what determines. That's why if there's a tape, they say who breast the tape first.
Yes.
That's what they say.
Yes, that's
so you put your chest on the tape. So the tape, then you go first, then the tape. Do you understand? So it's absolutely. The torso. It's not the head. It's not any other part of your body. Thompson should have won. Frankly, he should have.
No, he should have.
He was ahead of Lyle. He was.
Yeah,
he was, but he didn't.
So, I think what happened, and this is where maturity for Noah came in, right? So he's been in bigger arenas. So again, I'm watching from Canada, and Donovan Bailey was in the studio. He's lost a lot of weight, by the way, compared to what it was when he was in 1996 when he won gold. So Donovan Bailey was in the studio analyzing it, and he said what I was thinking, which is, hey, this is not a Diamond League. This is not the World Championships. These are the bright lights. This is the whole world watching. And he thinks Tishane just tightened up just a little bit. I would go further and say that, well, this is the best thing that could have happened. Let's just be real. As a neutral, this is the best thing that could have happened. We've never seen anything like it. 8 runners, 7 of them finished under 9.88. 9.88 or lower. That is crazy. The 9.79 that won, Yinka, That was the Ben Johnson, dope 9.79 of back then.
Yeah.
Of 1988. That was the time that Ben Johnson ran with drugs, with anabolic steroids back in the day. So this is crazy that two people ran 9.79. The bronze medal ran 9.81. I mean, humans are just amazing, right?
Amazing.
But we also had the luck from our point of view, not luck from Tishane, that they were not side by side. And this is where the maturity comes in. They couldn't see each other, but if you notice, Noah didn't look anywhere but straight. He didn't look left.
Yeah.
He didn't look right. He had a slow start, but that we're used to that. He always had a slow start, right? It's the last 50 that is the king of the last 50, right? And he honed his skills in the 200, right? So, if they kept going, he would have won. If this was 120 meters, 150 meters, he wins because it's a 200 guy. It's automatic in the 200. Yeah. But the man, I was looking at this man's head. He never turned left or right. That's the maturity. It's like, I'm going to put in my best. I don't need to know what the man to my left or my right is doing. And he just did it. He executed this thing to perfection. That was the most impressive part for me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And just what you just said now, you could say the same thing on the female side for Sha'Carri Richardson. Yeah. Julian Alfred is the 60 meters indoor champion for a reason. Yeah. This girl flew off the blocks like a lightning bolt in the semis and in the final. Sha'Carri had the warning in the semis that this lady is lightning quick off the blocks. Yeah.
Wow.
I was expecting Sha'Carri to have a better start in that final. Yeah. Which she didn't. And you just couldn't catch Julian Alfred, who, by the way, is going to be a demi-god in St. Lucia, right? That's their first gold medal ever.
No, that's their first medal. There was also one first medal of any kind.
Ever. There's also one lady in the triple jump from Dominican Republic that just out of the blues jumped like 15 meters and she won gold with that first jump. And all the big guns that you thought were going to catch up with her, they just couldn't beat her. And she also couldn't replicate the 15 meters subsequently. It was her first jump, was her best jump, and she won gold medal based on that. And Dominican Republic also got a gold medal. But going back to Sha'Carri Richardson, silver is fine. She took it in good faith. I mean, she was gracious in she didn't sulk, she didn't do anything, and kudos to her for that. But she needs to go. Herself and Lyle, they need to go learn quick start. You win races, big races, right? Based on quick start. Not everybody is Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
If you don't get off the blocks quick enough, you are in for it.
Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notifications button so you don't miss any of our content.
And please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms.